Losing weight taught me something that I never expected. I thought I was just changing my body, but actually I was changing my body, the way I think, the way I look at myself, and my whole life. During my weight loss journey, I didn't lose weight overnight. It took multiple attempts in order for me to actually start seeing the pounds drop off, the weight drop off. It was constant. I was consistent. I was becoming more consistent than I were before. However, doing the repetition and keep on going each and every day, that helped me a lot. Small habits turn into big changes in my life. The weight isn't going to drop of you instantly. You have to keep on working, keep on going. You're going to go through trial and error. There's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days. There are going to be ups and downs. But in order for you to keep on going and motivate yourself, you need to be consistent. Just know that small habits build big changes over time. A part of my journey included small habits such as walking, working out every day, changing my eating habits, and buying new workout equipment. All of these habits helped improve myself. It helped me keep going. It helped me become the better person that I am today. Now, my goal is to walk at least 4 miles a day in order to get to where I need to be at. Because cardio is going to help you. Even if you're not doing heavy weightlifting or focusing on a certain portion of your body, it doesn't matter. As long as you're moving your body for at least 30 or 45 minutes a day, those small habits are going to build over time. And you're going to learn to incorporate those small habits into your everyday lifestyle. That's the goal here. We're trying to incorporate everyday small habits into your normal lifestyle. So that way you won't feel like you're forcing yourself to do it. That way it'll be easier for you to get up and do it as well. There were many days when I didn't want to continue or when I gave up. I remember this particular day whenever I cried so hard because I didn't know whether I wanted to continue or whether I wanted to get to my goals. It was very hard on me. I was very emotional. I was stressed. Everything was just like taking over my thoughts. It was like it wasn't worth it. My journey wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth me continuing to go to the next level or to reach the next goals. I wanted to quit. I actually gave up for about a week. And I didn't start again until maybe a week or two after that. Because again, I was depressed. I just thought if I continue, I still won't see any results. Those are days that you have to overcome. Those are days where you have to use your discipline over motivation. Now that I'm further in my journey, I know that those days are gonna come, but you have to fight through it. You have to keep a good mental mindset in order to keep on going or to surpass that thought, because those thoughts aren't hard to overcome, honestly. Everyone has a mental breakdown. Everyone is going to be ready to give up. However, you can't do that. You can't give up. We have to continue to go. What I learned about myself is that when I have those days, I think about what's in my future. I think about what do I want to accomplish. I think about all the life memories that I had in the past that I don't want to be stuck or attached to anymore. I think about the bigger picture of things because those thoughts are only there to hold you down and not to let you go forward, not to motivate you to keep on going. So again, when you have those days, just think about what's in the future and just think about the good days that's going to come once you actually hit your goals. Losing 25 to 30 pounds made me realize that I ran to comfort foods a lot rather than running to foods that I actually needed to eat. Whenever I was bored, stressed, emotional, I would run to my favorite, which is ice cream. Whenever I was hungry, I thought I needed pizza, when in actuality I should have been eating protein, fiber meals, should have been eating healthy carbs, should have been eating vegetables, but instead, I was running to food that comforted me, such as pizza, burgers, hot dogs, gumbo, hot link sausages, all that is going to be foods that's tempting you. However, we can't fall into those traps. Those are your cravings as well. Just because you see the food, you're around the food, it didn't mean that I needed the food because it was right there in front of me. However, it should have motivated me more, or should have pushed my mindset in order to say, hey, you don't need that. You don't need to eat that. Let's step away from that. Let's eat something healthier. Let's grab some fresh vegetables with some light ranch or something, or let's grab some fruit. let's grab a plum, pear, apple, watermelon, anything else that would have prevented me from eating unhealthy food. There are plenty of days when I didn't see any progress, or the progress was very slow. The results wasn't coming. I was just looking like the same person over and over, days after working out, days after eating healthy, days after eating right. That actually put me into the deepest depression ever. I was out of here whenever I seen the results because I have been working so hard. I've been eating healthier. I've been doing everything that I need to do in order to reach my goals. However, I was stuck. I hit this plateau that I'm currently at a plateau as well, but this go round, I'm more focused on myself and I know what to do in order to get myself out of the same situation. However, a year ago when I first started and I hit this plateau, it made me depressed. Like, I was so depressed. It wasn't the right move for me. I wasn't in the right mindset. It just made me feel so uncomfortable. Made me feel like I failed at my goals. It made me feel that I was never going to accomplish anything. I was just deeply depressed. But what I taught myself was that you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. But it's the way you learn how to maneuver during those days is going to actually uplift you. So, with that being said, if you have those days and you think that everything is over and you think that you're never going to meet your goals, that's not true. It's just the beginning and you're just at a stopping point right now. But you can't let the stopping point determine your future. One thing that I also realized is that food doesn't mean that you're hungry every time. Or food doesn't satisfy your hunger each and every time. There's many days when you can just eat some skinny popcorn or some vegetables, some fruit, some water actually would fill you up as well. So just because you feel like you're hungry, that doesn't mean that you automatically run to food, or especially the food that you want to eat at that time. It's about understanding your body and understanding what you need in order to accomplish your goals. Once I found healthier options, I was able to cope with removing the unhealthy foods from my life. The first unhealthy thing that I removed from my life was the Arizona drinks. I love the Arizona drinks, the watermelon. I love the sweet tea one. I love the lemon and iced tea. I love all the Arizonas. But when I turned the label to the back one day and I actually read the label, I noticed how much sugar was in that Arizona. There were like 300 to 400 calories per bottle for each Arizona that I ever drank. And I drank a lot of those. Like, I love Arizona. However, in order to improve myself, I had to cut out the sugary drinks. So I removed the Arizonas, I removed the soda. I love candy as well. I would eat candy or snacks before I even eat actual food. And that was hindering me. So I had to cut out the candy, the sweets. And I also like hot and spices from McDonald's. Who doesn't like McDonald's? I love hot and spices with fries and the chicken nuggets. You know, all of those unhealthy foods were very bad for my body. So in order for me to improve, I had to stop eating those foods. Instead, I replaced the Arizona with the Roach. They have these little Kool-Aid packs now. They're 0 sugar. They have fruit punch. They have strawberry kiwi. They have many flavors. So if I need something to give me a little pizzazz or something with my meal, I just take a bottle of water and put one of those in the water to drink with my meal. So, you know, finding the healthier options, it's easier because they're everywhere. We just don't look at the healthier options because we're too distracted about the unhealthy foods, by their smell, by their appearance. However, the healthier options want to leave you good and satisfied in the long term. I would say personally, the biggest thing weight loss taught me about myself was that I am capable of doing many things that I never thought I would be able to do. This one is very, very, very touchy for me because each and every day I go back and look at old pictures of myself and I see what I can be. I see what I did before. I see the hard work and dedication and what it did to me in the past. So getting back to that point is very hard. Yes, it's hard. However, I need to keep on going in order to get to where I want to get at. When I look back at my old pictures, I see happiness. I see more content in myself. I see that it's a beautiful girl that's waiting inside of me, waiting on the other side, waiting at the end of this weight loss journey. Those pictures is what help motivate me every day. Those pictures is what help me build my discipline even more. Knowing that you have an end goal, knowing that you've been at your end goal before. However, I gained the weight back. I was at my end goal, I gained the weight back, and now I'm trying to reach my end goal again. However, this time I am not gonna leave my end goal. I'm gonna stay consistent at my end goal. I'm gonna meet my end goal. I'm gonna be content. I'm gonna be happier. I'm gonna feel better. I feel better now. I see the results. I know that I'm gonna get to where I need to get at. But looking at those pictures, those pictures are very encouraging. It gives me hope. You know, I tell myself every time I look at those pictures, you can do it. You've been here before. It's just like I'm starting over again. Each and every time I start over, I get angry in the beginning because I know that I was there before, and had I would have continued my journey and continued to where I started at, continue where I started from, I know that I would be even smaller than what I actually was. I know that I will be more healthy, I will be more fit. But it's okay though, because we're going to get there. I'm going to get there. I know I can get there again because I'm capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. And this go round, I know that I'm going to meet my goal. I wasn't consistent. I can admit that I was consistent. I wasn't eating the way I should have been eating. I wasn't working out as much as I should have been working out. But this time, there's no going back. I have to continue to go and continue to grow in order to get to where I need to get at. The progress that you see, it feels amazing. The progress that I've been seeing these past weeks, it has been amazing. I wouldn't trade anything for it. I'm going to continue to hit each and every goal, continue to claim everything that's destined for me. So whenever you see the progress inside of yourself, you know how far you came, you know how far you have left, or just seeing the progress is awesome. It feels amazing. You start to look amazing. It's just amazing overall. And that's where I'm going to be at again. I'm going to be amazing again because I'm amazing now, but I want to be even more amazing. I want to feel even more blessed. I want to reach my goals more than anything on this world right now. Being disciplined means that you have to build a strong mentality. And that's what I've been building over these past couple of months, a strong mentality. Waking up and just getting up and go. The last 2 weeks or so, I've been getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, doing my daily routine, getting ready to start my day. Actually, getting ready for you, so preparing yourself for what's to come later on that day. Getting up, brushing my teeth, making some breakfast, pre-workout, vitamins, clothes that I take every morning. Then by 6:30, 7:30, I have my gym outfit on. I'm fully dressed. I'm ready to go. My gym bag is packed. It's by the door. I have my water cup. I have my keys on the counter, my phone on the counter, everything I need to record on the counter. Because I know that in order for me to be successful for the rest of my day, I need to set myself up for success. And that's a part of me being successful. So being able to get up and be more disciplined and have a strong mentality to get up, that's going to help you. Having a strong mentality is everything and more while you're in this weight loss journey. I also had to learn how to be patient with myself because there were days whenever I was forcing myself to do this, that, and that because I wanted to be faster or I wanted to hit this goal faster than my body actually wanted it to. Whenever I hit this plateau that I'm currently at right now, I learned that patience is a virtue. And in order to be patient with yourself, you have to learn how to be patient within yourself. So being patient helped me a lot during my weight loss journey. Especially over the past couple of months, I've noticed how impatient I was when I first started up until this point. Because you have to realize that your body is going through a major change and nothing is going to happen overnight. You have to be patient, you have to keep on working, you have to be dedicated. Hitting a plateau doesn't mean that you're never going to shred the pounds or you're never going to lose the weight. It just means that you have to understand your body more, take a little bit more care of your body, and actually understand what's going on within yourself. There were many slow weeks where I didn't see any results. I was stuck at a plateau for about 2 weeks, like I am currently right now. I'm stuck at the same plateau for about 2 weeks. I had to understand that there are going to be slow weeks because not everything is going to have an impact on your body, or not everything that you do is going to have a major impact. So you have to be patient with yourself. And then I started comparing myself to others in the beginning because they were hitting their goals, they were dropping the weight very fast, while I'm still stuck at this plateau. You have to learn that everyone's body is different. I can't stress this enough. I talk about this a lot. Everyone's body is different, so comparing yourself to others is only gonna make you depressed. It's only gonna make you feel like you're weak, and it's not gonna help. It's gonna add added stress to your body actually. So comparing yourself to others, try not to do that as much because you never know again what that person had to do in order to get to where they're at now. If you're watching this video right now and you're just starting your journey, I want you to know that you don't have to have everything figured out. Just stay consistent, be patient, and be disciplined enough to reach your goals. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you get a lot of facts from this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.